People have always wondered about the end of the world. It's a scary thought, but also exciting. Imagine everything changing. Religions often have stories about how the world will end. These stories are different, but they all make us think about life, death, and what comes after. Some stories are about good versus evil, others are about starting over. They remind us that nothing lasts forever. But they also give us hope for something better. These stories can be confusing. There are many details and different interpretations. This essay will explore some of these beliefs. We will look at what makes them similar and what makes them different. The goal is not to tell you what to believe, it's to help you understand how others see the end. It's a journey through history, culture, and the human need to make sense of the unknown. So buckle up, and let's explore the end of the world, as told by the world's religions. Christianity has a book called the Bible. It talks about the end times. One part of the Bible is called the Book of Revelation. It's full of symbolism. It talks about a final battle between good and evil. This battle happens in a place called Armageddon. Good wins in the end. Jesus Christ, the Son of God, returns to earth. He defeats evil and creates a new heaven and a new earth. This is a time of peace and happiness. But before this happens, there will be terrible events. These include natural disasters, wars, and famine. This is a time of tribulation. It's a test of faith for Christians. They believe that those who remain faithful to God will be saved. They will join Jesus in his kingdom. Islam also believes in a final judgment. This is known as the Day of Judgment. It's a day when everyone will be held accountable for their actions. God will judge everyone based on their deeds. Those who live good lives will go to paradise. Paradise is a place of eternal bliss. Those who live bad lives will go to hell. Hell is a place of eternal punishment. Before Judgment Day, there will be signs. These signs include natural disasters and the coming of a figure called the Mahdi. The Mahdi is a guided leader. He will fight for justice and prepare the world for judgment. Hinduism has a different view. It believes in cycles of time. Each cycle has 4 eras called yugas. We are currently in the Kali Yuga. This is the age of darkness and decline. It's a time when people are far from their true nature. At the end of the Kali Yuga, the universe will be destroyed. But this is not the end, it's just a new beginning. The god Brahma will create the universe again. The cycle will start over. Hinduism emphasizes spiritual liberation. This is called moksha. It's about escaping the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. This is achieved through spiritual practices, good deeds, and devotion to God. Buddhism also talks about cycles of existence. But it doesn't have a single end of the world. Instead, everything is constantly changing. There is birth, death, and rebirth. This cycle is called Samsara. Buddhism aims to achieve enlightenment. This is called Nirvana. It's a state of liberation from suffering and the cycle of Samsara. Buddhists believe that a future Buddha called Maitreya will appear. He will teach the final Dharma. This will lead to the enlightenment of all beings. Buddhism emphasizes compassion and wisdom. These qualities help individuals break free from the cycle of suffering. They also help create a more peaceful and just world. Many other religions have their own end-of-world beliefs. Judaism, for example, has a concept of the end of days. This is a time of peace and justice when God will rule the world. Indigenous cultures often have stories about the end of the world. These stories are connected to their land and their ancestors. They often emphasize the importance of living in harmony with nature. These diverse beliefs show us that the concept of the end of the world is universal. It's something that people from all cultures have thought about. While these beliefs are different, they share some common themes. One theme is the idea of judgment. Many religions believe that our actions have consequences. Another theme is the hope for a better world. Many religions envision a future where peace and justice prevail. This gives people hope, especially during difficult times. Finally, these beliefs remind us that we are part of something bigger than ourselves. Whether it's God, the universe, or the cycle of life, we are all connected. Why are we so fascinated by the end of the world? Perhaps it's because it forces us to confront our own mortality. It makes us think about the meaning of life and what happens after we die. The end of the world is also a blank slate. It's a chance to imagine a new beginning, a chance to create a better world. This is a powerful idea, especially in times of crisis or uncertainty. Whatever the reason, the end of the world continues to capture our imaginations. It's a topic that we keep coming back to time and time again. The end of the world is a complex and multifaceted concept. Different religions have different interpretations, but they all offer unique perspectives on life, death, and the nature of reality. These beliefs can provide comfort, guidance, and a sense of purpose. They can also inspire us to live better lives, to be kinder, more compassionate, and more just. While we may never know when or how the world will end, exploring these beliefs can help us understand ourselves and our place in the universe a little bit better, and that perhaps is the most important lesson of all.